Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel. So, yes, again, it's raining. Yes, today I'm rocking in the rain because today is my day off. Today is my slow day. So the only thing or workout I have to do is rock with this pack for a mile, but I'm doing it for time. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video, guys, we're going to talk about something that Apocalyptic Ben 3311 pointed out. I have ranted about this before, but him pointing it out in his video, which is a video here, he made excellent points. Guys, the movement that us real conservatives and or real Republicans are going to say is that anybody who supports Putin is a communist. Point blank. There's no wiggle room. There's no, well, because he's trying to. No, you're supporting a communist president. Though Russia on paper says they're not communists, but that's what a lying fucking country would do. They would say that there's something they're not. Now, with that being said, guys, I'm building off of Apocalyptic Ben's video because it was a very good video, by the way, as I just posted. And guys, you can't say rooting for Putin, Putin's going to save us from the New World Order by following a communist president who restricts free speech, who restricts the Second Amendment. Now, a lot of you guys are going to be like, well, we do that too. We do not do it in the grand gesture the way Russia does it. Russia is out of control with their Second Amendment. Actually, their Second Amendment is pretty fucking bad. They don't have a Second Amendment, sorry. Their gun control is super strict. Their gun control is probably about the same as New York City, if not a little worse. In Russia, you cannot own a handgun unless you're shooting for sport. And if you're shooting for sport, you have to leave it at the gun range. And if you're looking to own any other firearm, you have to have a reason why. Now in New York, I can own a shotgun, I can own a rifle. No reasons given. Just get my permit, get my rifle and shotgun. Handgun, different story here in New York. You have to move $500 of cash a day to own a handgun here in New York City, or you're shooting for sport as well. And if you're shooting for sport, you have to have it locked in a box, but it comes home with you, but you have to have it locked in a box. You have to have all these security measures around your handgun, but the handgun comes home with you. Not like in Russia, it has to stay at the shooting range. That's one. Two, their free speech is almost non-existent. If you protest in Russia, you are getting arrested. If you speak out against the Russian government, you are getting a visit and or arrested. If you're running against Putin, you're likely going to end up in jail or dead. These are the facts. This is not a lie. This is not fucking some U.S. propaganda. This is going off of videos that I've seen over years of how Russia treats their people. Yuri Bezmenov, a lot of you know who he is. He had stated that Russia would infiltrate the United States through various ways over decades. We are now, in that video or interview with Yuri Bezmenov, if I'm not mistaken, was in the 80s. We are now in 2022, and he is right. We have idiots, morons, communists who call themselves patriots, who call themselves conservatives or Republicans, hashtagging rooting for Putin, saying that Putin wants to end New World Order. I'm going to tell you something right now. For those of you dick-faced morons that think that, look up the pact or the agreement they made with China, Russia that is, made with China. Look at the letter that came along with that agreement, that pact, if you will. You guys are not paying attention. You guys are just like the left, the assholes that believe everything the Democrats tell them. Oh, the Democrats are doing this because it's for the betterment of the country. And the betterment of the country to take firearms away, to restrict free speech, which they're doing here in this country, but not as bad as Russia. We are going to get to a point in this country, guys, where it probably gets as bad as Russia. But right now, we're not there. And that's what matters. And right now, Russians still want to come here to this country for freedoms. So again, your argument is invalid when you support Putin for whatever reason. You're supporting a communist president. You're supporting a president who shuts his people down and restricts their free speech and takes their guns away, and or just makes it really hard for them to own guns. Now, a lot of you are going like, well, you can't own a gun in New York. That's New York, dickface. We're talking about America. I step outside of New York City, I can own a firearm a lot easier upstate New York than here in New York City. In Russia, all of Russia, you can't do that. So, guys, with that, you guys, again, I said it before, I'll say it again, I will say it 1,000 times. If you are supporting Putin, this is not the channel for you, because this is not a communist channel. This is an actual patriot channel, or rather a man who stands for America. Because I don't want to call myself a patriot. I take that back, because patriots are people who have fought for this country, like vets and shit. Just being on YouTube and standing up for America and American way of life, in my book, doesn't make you a patriot. But that's and having a YouTube channel and speaking your mind doesn't make you a patriot. Fighting for your country, dying for your country, bleeding for this shit, that makes you a patriot. But that's in my book. Guys, if we keep up down this road with believing Russia propaganda in this country, if we have politicians, Republicans and or conservatives, believing in Russia propaganda, we are in big fucking trouble. Big trouble, guys, because those same dudes are going to turn around and take your guns away by using Russia propaganda to do so. We will be in so much shit, guys, if we keep going down this road. And I don't understand how some of you guys who are patriots don't see that. You guys should take a look at Apocalyptic Ben's 331, that's his channel. Take a look at the video he did on the same matter, guys. Enough already. See, here's the other thing too, guys. I can fucking care less how many subscribers I lose calling you assholes out or calling you communist out. Because you support Putin, you're a communist. Period, guys. Don't go to Wikipedia and then show me, here it doesn't say they're communists. No, dickface, he's a fucking communist. Just like Democrats are communists, right? They want to restrict our free speech. They want to restrict our freedoms on every aspect, on every front. Russia does the same thing, except for they don't call themselves communists anymore. Democrats are the same way, guys. Democrats don't call themselves communists, but they act like communists because they are communists. So, again, you want to fucking play this game with believing everything Putin has to tell you, and you are rooting for Putin, you're a communist, this is not the channel for you. Go to fucking Russia, YouTube or some shit, and suck his dick there. Other than that, this is the Angry Pepper. Fuck off. See you later.